SPLAT CHATS.
I want to know more about the movie Towels.
Oh my god!
That was such a great start. Towels was, listen, so...
Was it a breakout role?
The director and writer came to me when it was being started and created. And they actually started off with Kickstarter. I can't believe, Kickstarter works magics, and after that movie came out, I was just very...
Tell me that had a German director attached to, like, it's a high concept art film. Like, I want to make movies The Towels with...
Portuguese, he was Portuguese.
He was Danish?
Ochoa.
Yeah, he's Danish, okay? Yeah, it's, I want to get inside and prefer of the tower, like...
Exactly,
is
and
it like that? Or?
I've grown up my whole life, telling these guys, I'm gonna do a movie called Towels, and I always tell them, they're like, so what are you in? Ryan Ochoa from iCarly, from Pair of Kings, I'm like, and me from Towels, I always had the inspiration, and the movie is finally out there, and I'm so glad it's out there. And it's
did you actually do a mini
okay, no,
Towels?
I'm lost.
We should tell the folks at home.
Okay, people watching it.
Yeah.
Well, how did he know about? I don't know.
Yeah, did somebody tell you?
Like I said, I've got my sources.
Okay, well, since you guys,
no, I saw that interview. I think her name was Chelsea.
Oh yeah.
In New York.
Okay. In all seriousness,
that's what you did say.
We're somewhere, and something happens where it's just kind of like awkward, or it's like joking, like especially with Ryan, like when they recognize Ryan, like we might be at a restaurant or something like that, and it'd be like, it might be awkward, and all of a sudden they come up, they're like, oh, do you need any help, this and that, and they're like, just let us know, this and that, like where obviously they recognize Ryan, and they'll walk away, and they'll be like, we'll be like, yeah, she recognized me, like, yeah, and I think they recognize us from Towels. Joking around like a movie.
Because there's no movie out there, unless I'm wrong, I apologize.
I didn't do it, night shift, and I can go on and on, bro.
Yeah, there's just, I haven't seen any movies called Towels, and I don't know if there is any, but I haven't seen one, so just a total made up one, and I'm like, I just made it up, and I think it's just funny to me.
If Towels were a movie, what would it be about?
It would open up. You know how like they do like a flashback, it would open up with Ryan and this towel doing this. Have you ever heard? You guys know WWE wrestling? Yeah. Ryan, when he was younger, he liked this character. His name was Val Venus, and he'd always come out with his shirt up, but he'd have a towel, and then he'd get in the ring and he'd do this dance, and all he'd take the towel off and say. So it would show Ryan as a young kid doing it, and open up with a towel, and the whole movie would be inspired by towel.
And the main shot that the director told me about. He told me what his main. He said this is going to be the golden point. He wants this as an main point. He wants either Raymond. He wants a little boy. Probably Raymond's age 12. He wants him to just sit there.
What do you age of the character?
I can talk him down. But so what he really wants is he wants that shot where the kids focus.
I only do guest stars.
It's that whole pan, and then it zooms out. And then he puts his hand against the wall and he starts doing the swivel. It's great.
Can you show the viewers what the swivel is?
You know what a swivel is? 5, 6, a 5, 6. Swivel.
It's just like a...
Swivel.
It's just like that. That's the swivel.
Just a little swivel.
In the towel. Yeah. In the towel, right? In the towel. So picture the towel.
So the towel wraps around, ties it right there, right? Bam.
Swivel.
And that's a whole movie.
And that is the key point right there.
That's the climax. That's the climax. That's the climax before the climax, because the climax is the girlfriend walks in and
it's the pre-climax.
She sees that and she breaks up with him.
Well, that's what Towels would be about.
Exactly.
So
I can't believe this interview.
I'm so shocked that it actually got out. It's working.
Bobby, that's the first step, Bobby. Word of mouth.
Click on the moving squares for more Ochoa Boyz clips. Or if you're really dedicated, watch the full hour interview. Splat Chats, where the chats are brought to you by Splat. Hair color, that is. What are you waiting for? Watch the other Ochoa Boyz clips.